wish you had a girl just like me. 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 I'm to see what you ain't shit to me.
I'm crying. I don't know if you can see tears. I'm crying because I just filmed a whole Get Ready With Me and it was so good. My mic. I'm laughing at myself because I'm so stupid for crying. I'm so pissed because I haven't filmed it so long and it was such a good video. I haven't filmed it so long and it was such a good Get Ready With Me. The mic was set up. If I should just still put the video up with music on top and speed it up and make it a time lapse. I really love crying because I'm like so pissed. I'm so pissed, like I'm so pissed. Oh, I was in such a good mood today, like I was in the best mood ever, and I even said that on the video. I said on the video I'm in such a good mood, guys. I don't know if I'm going to try to do a voiceover and repeat what I said, or if I'm just going to scrap the whole video, if I'm going to put music on it. Like, I don't know what to do at this point because I'm just so upset. It's just like such a waste of time and waste. And my makeup looks okay, right? Like, oh man. It is what it is at this point, but that's the situation, guys.
Is that, you know, is that, you know, is that, you know, is that, you know, what? I'm about to get ready. I don't want to film. I want to film someday, but I don't know what I'm filming. I've filmed such a long time. I don't know what to film. But if I do my makeup, then maybe it will come to me. Bruh, what the hell am I saying? I got the braids. You like? I haven't had them for like 5 or 6 days, and I'm yet to see what I look like with a beat face and braids. Beat my face, and I'm just gonna beat my face. The braids, they're getting fuzzy and messy. I don't know what. You can see, yup, my hair sticking out the side. Time for them to come out. But I need to beat my face first and see how I look with a beat face and braids. Okay, this is long. I was going to try and go through an hour of footage and lip sync my words exactly to what I said. But that's not going to be possible. This video is like an hour long. Hence the reason I was crying in the beginning. Okay, so right now I'm putting on some Fenty primer. At this point, I believe I was talking about being back on Fenty because, you know, I abandoned my girl Riri for a while and I wasn't using Fenty, I was using Smashbox. But I went to Boots the other day and you know how they got Fenty and Boots now, so I picked up a new foundation. So I've pulled back up my Fenty primer. I tried to get Smashbox, but you know, it was sold out. So maybe it was a sign. And I was actually really happy with my makeup this day anyway, so I think I'm back on the Fenty. What else was I talking about? I think at this point I was trying to fill you guys in with what I've been up to, in terms of traveling. Just went to India with Alyssa, and then after India she came back to the UK and she stayed with me in London. We didn't vlog it, I didn't vlog it, but that was really fun. Look who's behind me. Is that Alyssa?
I'm in LA, bitch.
Alyssa's in the UK. She's in London.
I really thought that was right. See, I'm tired. I've been to India. I've been on long flights. I don't even know where I am. How did I get here?
I know. So we're about to go to the town. She's staying at my house. She's been here for 2 days already and I haven't vlogged and I haven't did anything. But I decided I'm going to vlog today just to show you guys that she came. You guys always be talking shit. When's Alyssa going to go to London? She don't ever come and visit you. So,
you guys know how much tickets cost?
Right. So I'm gonna document this because you know how the saying goes, if it didn't get posted, it didn't happen. So the goal here I was trying to let you guys know is to beat my face. Like, I really wanted to beat my face like I've never beat it before. It didn't end up getting that way, but that's what I was saying in the video. I was also letting you guys know that I have like a little video of my eyebrow routine, because this is how my eyebrows look without makeup on, because I dye them, pluck them, and all that sort of good stuff. And I was saying that I filmed it on my phone, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it up because I just did it on my phone. I weren't really supposed to film. I was just going downstairs to do it, but then I just thought, let me film this real quick, and the only thing I had on hand was my phone. So if you guys want the video, I'll try and make it look nice, even though it's phone quality. But anyway, that's besides the point, because as you can see, like, my brows look pretty filled. I don't fill them in no more because of when I shape and dye them now. I don't need to. But what else was I talking about? Okay, here I'm putting on some NARS concealer. I'm so obsessed with this stuff now. It's so good and like good high coverage. So because I'm really trying to beat my face, I was putting concealer on first to, you know, get rid of all the blemishes, and then I was going to put foundation on top, and then I was going to conceal again. And this is actually a really good method. I was so happy with how my base came out. It was really smooth and flawless. But anyway, I think, what am I saying here? When we should I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm still trying to like sync my words to the video, you know. I'm so pissed that the audio wasn't recording. But eventually I remember I started telling you guys a story about when Alyssa was here in London and we went to Tesco's, and this bitch was hating. The cashier was a hater. Like, I don't understand. I already told the story on Instagram Live, but there was only like 30 people in my live, which, side note, is unacceptable because I have over 134,000 followers on there, so I've only got 30 people in live. But anyways, I feel younger than ever. I feel 21. So I'm still trying, allow me. Okay, so anyway, basically the way the story started, this was when we came out to London, and so I just turned old. Okay, my birthday had just passed. It's like 2 or 3 days after my birthday. So we went to Tesco's. Alyssa picked up a bunch of groceries that she wanted to try and stuff, all the different foods she wanted to try in the UK. And Ahmet was with us also. He was buying some stuff that he wanted. So I was just there to, you know, be there. But I wasn't buying nothing, right? That's important to the story. So Alyssa picked up the Guinness and she put it in her cart. I was going to get the Guinness and stuff to make it a Guinness punch, but it was in Alyssa's car. I didn't have a car because I wasn't buying nothing. So we had the Guinness in Alyssa's car and also 2 bottles of cider. There was this toffee apple cider that I wanted her to taste. So she got 2 bottles of that. So it comes to checkout time now. And then when we're at the checkout, Ahmet's got his separate basket. Alyssa's got her separate basket. And I've got no basket. I'm just standing there, right? I forget to get the milk that I needed for the Guinness punch. So I asked Ahmet if he can go run and find it for us. So he goes to get the milk. As he's gone to get the milk now, the cashier's talking about he needs to come back. I looked at her, I was like, what? Like, he needs to come back? I'm like, he's coming back. He's going to get some milk. He's like, yeah, well, he needs to come back because you're buying alcohol and I need to ID you. I'm like, hold on a minute. First of all, Alyssa hadn't even put her stuff on the conveyor belt yet. She hadn't even put her stuff. She hadn't loaded her groceries onto the conveyor belt. So this girl was looking in the cart, looking at the cider and the Guinness and talking about some Ahmet needs to come back. Like as if he was running away to avoid being ID'd for some Guinness and cider. Cider. Do you guys know what cider is? Do you know how weak cider is? And Guinness, and this is what you're talking about he needs to come back for. First of all, she looked young. She was young. She was definitely younger than all 3 of us. We all at least had flipping, okay, I know I have at least 10 years on her. I had to have had at least 10 years on her, the way she was looking. She was like a little child. Like, I don't know how old she was, but she looked young anyway. And she was Caucasian. So, yeah. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but just to give you a visual of what the scenario was. So I look at Alyssa and I look at the cashier and I'm like, he's coming back. But then as I'm thinking about what she said, I don't have my ID with me. So she's talking about Ahmet needs to come back. before she can serve us. But then I'm thinking, hold on a minute, I don't even have ID. I'm like, why does it matter if he has ID or not? Because he's not buying that. That is Alyssa's shopping. Alyssa has ID for her shopping. So Ahmet comes back now. Alyssa's getting ready to buy her stuff. She asks Ahmet to see her ID, to see his ID. I'm like, why do you need to see his ID? He's like, I have to ID everybody because you're all together. I'm like, okay, but we're not all buying the same things. Like, he's buying separate groceries, as you just saw, and Alyssa's buying separate groceries, as you can see, and I'm not buying anything. So what do you mean you need to flip an ID? So she's like, she needs the ID. Ahmet had his ID, showed the ID. I was like, well, why are you even showing the ID? Because, babe, like, I don't have ID with me. I came to Tesco's to buy nothing. What am I walking around with my ID in my hand for? For what? For what? Alyssa has ID. So she's showing ID, but the girl is refusing to serve her. She's like, I'm not going to serve you. I can't serve you. Like, she's literally saying, I'm not going to serve you. I can't serve you. If you don't have ID, I can't serve you. I'm like, but I'm not buying it. So we're going back and forth, tit for tat. Alyssa's just like, do you know what? Just put it back. I don't really care. We can get the cider another time and the Guinness another time. Like, I really don't even care. And I'm like, no. It's the flipping principle, because how dare you? Who are you talking to? Do you know how old I am? Like, already, I told you, it was like 2 days off my birthday. I'm already feeling like an old woman. And you want to be trying to treat me like I'm some pickney, talking about you're not going to serve. What do you mean you're not going to serve? What do you mean you're not going to serve? What do you mean? What do you mean you're not going to serve? So she's like, do you want me to get the manager or something? I was like, yeah, actually, I do. Get the manager, yeah. So she gets the manager. The manager comes over. She's an older woman, probably late 40s, early 50s, black woman, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, okay, let's see now. She comes over. She's like, what's the problem here? I'm like, well, I don't understand what the problem here is, to be honest, because I'm not buying anything. My friend here is trying to buy her groceries, and in her groceries, she has Guinness and some cider, and she's refusing to serve her or sell it to her because I don't have ID. She's like, she looked at Alyssa. She's like, do you have ID? She's like, yeah, I have my ID. She handed her ID. She's like, okay, if you have ID, what's the problem? You're the one buying it, right? She's like, yeah, I'm buying it. I was like, thank you. Because I'm confused. She's like, you're not buying it, right? Like, no, I'm not buying it. But she reckons because we're all together, we all have to show her ID. But babe, like, I don't understand. I'm 29 years old. What do you mean ID? I'm not no little child. I'm not a child. Like, who's really coming in Tesco trying to finesse cider and Guinness? Like, I'm sorry, like, it really just got under my skin. And flipping Ahmet's even older than me, and she's freaking IDing Ahmet for what? He's a big man. He's in his flipping 30s. What are you talking about? ID. So she's like, yeah, it usually is store policy that if you are all together then and you're buying alcohol, but you all need to be ID'd. But I can see that she's just buying it, and like, it's not one of them situations. And I get that there can be people that will come in with kids and then they'll buy them alcohol, and it's really not for the adult, it's for the child, so everyone should be ID'd. Or it's like, but come on, you can see we're not in there trying to buy tequila, we're not in there trying to buy whiskey, we're not in there only trying to buy alcohol. We have whole ass groceries, and you think we're trying to like disguise some Guinness and 2 bottles of cider in the groceries? What are they trying to do? Smuggle it to me? Is that what Ahmet and Alyssa are trying to do? Smuggle me the Guinness that I'm too underage to drink? You sound dumb. Like, she pissed me the hell off. But then I wasn't leaving it there. I was like, no. Even though you're serving us now, to the manager, I was like, even though you're going to serve us, I need to prove a point, because I don't like the way she treated me, and she needs to be seen to be honest, because I'm not no pick-me. So I start looking through my camera roll for a picture of my driver's license, because I remember I took one. So I was like, no, I'm going to prove my age today. So I eventually found it, showed it to the manager. She was like, oh, wow, you look good for your age. It's like, thanks. She's like, take it as a compliment. Don't be offended. I'm like, no, I'm offended because the way she spoke to me and the way she hastily acted like, he has to come back. If she's buying alcohol, I have to ID all of you. So, and the way she was acting so irate that she wanted to fight. Like, are you trying to fight? Like, I don't understand, because I was ready to fight her, you know? I was proper ready to fight her, because I don't understand why she's acting like this. I really don't. Like, I don't understand. Like, that pissed me the hell off, because what if we weren't actually together? Because I even said to the girl, I was like, listen, we don't even live together. I was like, me and my husband live together. This is just my friend. She don't even live with us. So how do you even know she's coming back with us and you're refusing to serve her alcohol because she happens to be standing next to us? She's like, yeah, but you're all together. How do you know that though? How do you know Alyssa doesn't live somewhere else in London? Me and Ahmet live somewhere else in London. We both happen to be at Tesco's the same time. But because Alyssa and I are friends, we bump into each other at Tesco's. Oh, hey, girl. We here at the same time just doing shopping. So we're talking throughout the flipping supermarket. Then we both end up at the checkout at the same time because we're friends. We're just talking. After Ahmet gets the stuff, we leave and we go home. Alyssa gets her stuff, she leaves, and then she goes home. But guess what? She can't now. All because she ran into her friend at the supermarket. Alyssa could have been there buying her groceries by herself, and now she can't buy her cider, and now she can't buy her Guinness because she happened to run into her friend who didn't have no ID on her. What kind of sense that make? Let me know. Let me know what kind of sense that makes. Now Alyssa's night is ruined, all because she bumped into her friend that didn't have ID. What? So you're telling me, if I happen to go into Tesco's, let's say my little sister's 14. If I went into Tesco's, I've got my ID, I go buy myself a drink. They're going to tell me that I can't buy my drink because I have my sister with me who's only 14. What? I'm confused. I don't know what kind of policies these are. But you can assess situations. You should be trained in this. When you're working, you should be trained in these types of situations where you know if someone seems fishy or dodgy, or you know if someone's trying to finesse and buy alcohol for someone else, or whatever the case may be. But when you see 3 grown-ass adults walking into Tesco's, buying groceries, separate groceries, and then one person not even buying anything, but then you're refusing to flip and serve because the one person that's not buying nothing hasn't got her ID. So after I showed my ID picture and whatever, I was to the lady, I was like, please, make sure you let her know my age, yeah? Because me and her ain't size, innit? And the woman's laughing because obviously, when you're black, you get the lingo. The black woman, she got the lingo. She understood. So she was just laughing. I'm like, you laugh. I'm dead serious. And I could see the flipping cashier standing in the back, just looking at the whole situation, just watching, waiting. I know she thought that the black woman's going to come over and not serve us, I know she thought the woman's going to come over and not have our back. She thought she was going to get her way and the woman's going to come over and tell us the same thing. Well, sorry, love. Life nagoso. Don't piss me off today. That really pissed me off. But, I've been talking forever now. That was one of the stories that I was trying to explain in this Get Ready With Me, and I was getting kind of passionate when I was telling it. But that's pretty much it. Apart from that, I'm trying to beat my face. I use Fenty on the skin. And that was about it. I wasn't really happy with my lip colour, but then I ended up fixing it and making it a little bit all right. Hopefully the next time I do a Get Ready With Me video, I will remember to turn the mic on. The most mad part is I started filming without the mic. I literally started filming and then I stopped the camera, ran up 4 flights of stairs just to get my mic because I'm like, no, I need this to be a good quality audio for these guys. I want it to be a really good quality audio. So I went and I got my mic and I come back downstairs, restarted filming and didn't turn the mic on. So I did all that for nothing really. Tried to make it better and I ended up making it worse. So lesson learned. I hope you guys like this video nonetheless. I really appreciate you guys for sticking with me this long. I know I haven't uploaded in forever, but I'm gonna be back on my shit. I'm gonna be trying it anyway, so stay tuned. Keep checking my channel for videos, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.